acre, that's a ton of me. That means I make my own decisions, boy. What do? I could spend a week or two.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway from the bank. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Broke through the tackle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First carry here for the South Carolina product. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the down later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down, here's Williams. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. That's taken at the 15.
Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Complete Derrick Henry. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 30.
They're set up at the 35 now. Henry running to the left. Crosses midfield, still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Gano ends the point after. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Swift on second down. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Sanders running dead ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Brought in right side by Moore. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big game here for Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Sit on! Sit on! 180! Go. Sit on!
RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
3-yard pickup.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Bears 35-yard
Sit
line.
on! Sit on!
Out of the gun, Henry. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. So just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hey, sit on! Yo! Sit on! 180! No. Middle. Sit on!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Sit on! 180! Sit on! 180! Race up!
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Race it up!
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Turner on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens facing 2nd and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, sit on! Sit on! 180! Hey, sit on! Hey, report! Hey, sit on!
Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Jackson now on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Oh, man, those Most defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it.
180. 180. That's right.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned. When a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Williams to throw on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Swift. Still motoring past the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First down, ball at the 36. He's back to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. This is taken in at the 13. All right, some good work on that run back, Gronk. He gets this to the 33. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Middle.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
2nd and 6 now. Morris Noddings. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Swift gets it, going left. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
The 46-yard line.
From the 46. Flushed out of the pocket. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. They know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
At the 16-yard line.
Play action, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. This play's going to come to an end at the 27. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
44-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, it totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Gano's point after is good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He finds Odunze downfield. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. that chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. Sending the tight end in motion left. Williams on first down. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Trying again, following the sack. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Chicago first down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Go to him again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive. You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging.
This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Ready.
And now headed right to Henry. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw. His back, Derrick Henry, was the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Jackson, quick pass line. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Looking to throw. That one finds his man, likely. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Gano ends the point after. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 21, Bears 14.
Gano ready to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he rocks the tackler. And that hit, he's going to freeze him at this spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Real momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down throw by Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Running behind center with Swift. And he's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
On target to Moore. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Bears down by 7. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. We'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead? All right, let's be frank, Brock. You don't be Frank, I'm going to be Frank. You be Brock. Sure, time may not be out just yet. I'll be here with your mom jokes all day. Time's not out yet, but they sure risked the entire game on that call with not too much time to go.
Who likes playing it safe? Nobody likes playing it safe in this day and age. And you know what else it does? It empowers this defense. Like, now go out and win this game. Offense did their part. They were bold. They took that risk. Now defense, go find a way to finish it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here. So the Bears come away with the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Baltimore.